He's back! The Headhunter is back and we are now in 1.20. And let's make it fight Legendary Monster. So this is the Vanilla Headhunter, the weakest one, so if it dies against one mob, we are going to upgrade it to the next one. But I have a feeling he's going to get through most of them, except maybe the final bosses. So let's see how it goes. We have the first one, the Coruscant, which is gonna be renamed. And it's, right now, actually pretty equal. The Vanilla Hunter is not that strong, so it all depends on the second phase if it gets there. And right now, yeah, the Coruscant is actually doing a lot of damage. It only has 11 armor points, and I don't think it has any like types of resistance. We'll see about that. All right, here we go. Some other moves. Everything seems to be here. I think it's been faithfully ported. It is kind of official. It's been accepted by the own developer, so we finally have it in 1.20. And right now, the Headhunter is taking the hedge. It is actually doing really good against the Coruscant, but not as much as I thought. This means the other mobs probably have a chance to do something against the phase, the Vanilla Headhunter. It's these kinds of attack that does a lot of damage. Remember that the Headhunter, I think, does some weird health shenanigan. It does true damage, so it goes through some resistance, armor, and stuff. That's gonna be real interesting, especially with the amount of new, strong mobs from 1.20. And I think it's gonna be it. The Undercent will perish very soon. Like, it's not doing a lot of damage per hiss. But that's just because it doesn't have a lot of HP and doesn't have a lot of resistance. And this is the only first Headhunter. I think we'll see the second phase. I don't know. Wait, hold on. Headhunter is half health. There we go. Okay. The Coruscant actually managed to get him to second phase. That's actually quite impressive. But that's gonna be it. Here we go. So let's move on to the new Shulker Mimic. New animation, new attacks, new everything. Alright. This thing has some pretty interesting moves. Especially, it's like the cousin of the mutant Shulker. They are similar, but also different. And right now, the Headhunter is getting lifted up, but it doesn't change anything. He has a gun, and not afraid to use it. Okay, oh, there's a grab. Oh, that's interesting. It has like a bite and a grab. Legendary Monsters is starting to become one of my favorite mob for mob battle. The quality is really good. And it's improving every day. Okay, the Shulker Mimic is actually doing very well against the Headhunter. We'll see what happened during the second phase. It's almost there. Shulker Mimic is also almost dead. But it did way better than the Coruscant. Okay, here we go. Here's another grab. That's gonna probably move it to second phase. Yep, here we go. Unfortunately, when it's in the second phase, for the first, like, 30 seconds, it's doing the sword dance, which means it cannot take damage. So the Shulker Mimic will just have to survive by, oh my god, pushing him above with its attack. Hold on, okay, no, that's not good for it now. It's taking a lot of damage. It's by small amount, but so fast. Look at that. It's taking a bajillion little shot of damage, which is enough to bring him really low. It is somehow surviving pretty well. Okay, here we go. Here's the big attack. And that that was enough. Alright, let's move on to the Frostbitten Golem. That is very similar to how the Ender Golem works. Did it just lose aggro? There we go. It's just taking its time. The Headhunter is small enough to go between the frost spikes. What's crystal? Whatever. But it is getting absolutely destroyed by the Headhunter. Yep. Oh, there we go. He lost a crystal. And the Headhunter is not even like 1/4 health loss. I'm pretty sure every other mobs will bring him back a bit more down than what this one will do. Oh, I got frozen. Hopefully it doesn't last. There we go, okay. Sometimes it bugs out and it stays on my screen. Interesting. The Headhunter had the freeze animation. He's taking frozen damage. Alright, why are you looking at me? He's looking at me while doing his move. He's just flexing on the poor Frostbitten Golem. There we go, it's over. Alright, let's move on to the Skeletosaurus. I think we'll do team for this one since they lose... Yeah, they lose aggro every time they do that. Here we go. Come on. There we go. Okay, this one normally hits hard. Let's see about that. He's pretty slow though, and he's getting pushed back every shot. Okay, here we go. That was a 6 and something damage. It is doing a lot of things to the poor Headhunter. And oh my god, it made him miss. He is surprisingly moving the Skeletosaurus a lot. I don't know how heavy this thing should be. It's still a skeleton. There's no flesh, there's no muscle, but still. He's moving him with a gun. Yeah, it is not good against the Headhunter. Unfortunately, we won't see a lot from him. Yeah, that's so much damage. Already almost dead. This is a pretty faithful port from the mod. I'm very glad this guy is now on 1.20. We have a bit more things to test. There is still some crashes, so I wanted to make gathering torches become sunlight, but unfortunately this guy makes the mod crash, so we'll have to do other fights. I think it would have been perfect against the gathering torches mod. Okay, so he still got 2-second phase. Okay, let's see the sword dance. I don't think the Skeletosaurus has... No. It's gonna be over very soon. There we go. Alright, so let's move on to the Withered Abomination. So let's see how it does against that. Once again, it's pushing the mobs away. That's a great strength from the Headhunter to just keep its foes far enough and backing off at the same time. Look at that. Okay, so it didn't back off enough this time. It got hit by the charge. I think it's immune to Wither. It didn't get anything. Never mind, no, it can get hit by Wither. It took the parry. I haven't seen that one yet. But by just keeping... Oh, it dodged! Oh my god. So same thing, the Withered Abomination has a hard time hitting its target. I feel like the Lava Eater will have a better chance at this since it can go through the ground and bite him. I'm not even sure we'll see Headhunter second phase on this one. But it's doing its best. And I think it's getting faster as more like pieces fall down from him. But he keep getting... Okay, here we go. 30, that was... Okay, that was insane. Well... something went wrong. I'm not sure what happened here, but maybe he forgot to put bullets in his gun. Oh, not this time. Wither the Mission is almost dead. Headhunter is almost second phase. I think we'll see second phase right before... Yep, there we go. It has 3 HP left. I think it's safe to say that it's dead. Alright, let's move on to the Lava Eater. This guy... Oh, here we go. Is I think a bit stronger than the Withered Abomination. Yeah, it is doing a lot of damage while being invincible. But its breath doesn't have a lot of range. And I think it's... Yeah, its only way to get close to the Headhunter will be to go underground. Like this. If he does that a lot, he has a good chance to bring the Headhunter down. And he's also healing from that, I think. I saw some health going up. Okay, here we go. That was something new. Oh, that was 37 damage. Yeah, these attacks are doing a lot of damage. I'm not sure if it's percentage based or just a flat damage. Headhunters has some weird shenanigans. Okay, here we go. Once again. Is it healing? It is healing! Oh, once again! The bugged attack. I think it did that in 1.19. I remember seeing that. Okay, Lava Eater is half health. Not anymore, it's healing. Like I said, if it does that more often, there's a good chance that we'll see a bit more. Okay. Headhunter again doing the attack that is not working. He's missing the breath. Okay, this will probably put the Headhunter into second phase. Yep. There we go. Or not. No. Well, let's see. It's the first one that lasted this long until the second phase. It's still healing, even though if it's not doing damage. Let's see if 100 health is enough to survive the slashes from the sword dance. I think it will be. The only problem is that... Yeah, Headhunter will have to deal with this. It's still healing the Lava Eater. Alright, okay, here comes the big sword attack. 76 HP left. Let's see how much it does. Okay, not a lot. Only like 10. And now he can be damaged. Okay, yeah, that will do a lot of damage. Now his attack do so much more than what he did before. Lava Eater won't last long, but he's bringing the Headhunter pretty low. Where is he? Okay, he's biting him. Oh, he's stuck in a wall. Hold on. Oop. It only does 0.1 or 0.2 damage, so it's not that much. But this might have a chance to kill it. There we go. It's dead. Alright, moving on to the Overgrown Colossus. I have a feeling that this guy has a chance against the Headhunter since it has so much regen. It all depends on how much the Headhunter avoids the healing ponds, the poison particles. It's doing actually pretty good at pushing the Overgrown Colossus away. Although not every shot is avoided. But okay, this is where... Yeah, look at that. It went back to full HP. I think there's a world where the Headhunter can lose this fight. Overgrown Colossus is almost back to full HP. We might have our first instance of the second difficulty Headhunter. The Headhunter can't do damage. It's back to full health. It's not doing enough. Here we go. 28 damage. That's a really strong shot. Okay, he's dodging the healing. He's... Oh, never mind. He's just going back in. Headhunter has a good back and forward, and sometimes it can hurt him to just charge forward when it's not the right time. Okay, there we go. Overgrown Colossus healing back again. Headhunter is almost at half health. Colossus is doing actual good work here. Yep, there we go. Like one more hit, Headhunter will be half health. And the Colossus is back to full health. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, any mod that stays in this cloud is doomed to heal the Colossus. Okay, here we go. I think the Overgrown Colossus can win this one. Yeah, it's doing barely any damage to the Overgrown Colossus. Although it has a pretty large hitbox, there's a good chance that most of the hit will hit. Oh, it's healing! It's healing faster than the damage! Yeah, even with that, it only did like 2-3 damage and it's healing back. Okay, here we go. 147. When the hit lands. It's back to full health! It's healing from the... Uh-oh. Maybe that will be enough. It is not going to be enough. Because it's healing on the projectiles! The projectiles are... counts as... Oh my... That's insane. Completely busted. I'm not sure if this is supposed to happen. But the Overgrown Colossus is healing on the projectiles. Headhunter is getting pummeled to death slowly but surely. If he was not healing, the Overgrown Colossus would probably be dead 5 times now, but he just keeps healing. And it's actually his biggest strength here. Like, even here, it's not doing enough damage, and as soon as he does projectiles, he's going to just heal back. Okay, right now he's taking somehow a lot of damage. Okay, let's see that. Is he going to heal from this? Not that much. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but this... Oh, this will do damage. Look at that. It's gonna... Wait, it's gonna die? No, it's healing! Look at the health! Look at the health! It's back to full health. Completely busted. Wow. Oh, this is the call from Doomsday. Can it interrupt it? I don't think it can. It's going to heal the Headhunter and do a lot of damage. Can it do 170? I don't think so. No, it did like 20 something. And it barely healed the Headhunter. Okay, this move sometimes does a lot of damage, but not this time. because it's still healing. Remember, this is only the phase 1 Headhunter. There is a lot more after this that we'll need to try. And this is the first mob that completely destroys the Headhunter phase 1 in this test. In this mod, I mean. There we go. It's gonna probably die next hit. There we go. So let's see how the hard difficulty Headhunter does against the overgrown Colossus. This is going to be a chain of damage. Let's see how it does. It has more HP, more damage, more effect. But the overgrown Colossus is still healing, so we'll see about that. Okay, it is blocking. Here we go. It is doing so much more damage for just one difficulty. I don't think the overgrown Colossus will survive on this one. It's going to, yeah, it's going to heal. But I don't think it's gonna be enough. It's taking so much more damage. On every shot, it's almost double. Yeah, the healing of the overgrown Colossus cannot keep up on this time. Okay, here comes some bugged shots. But its health is going down. Well, it's also going back up. But some shots like these are doing so much more damage. We've never seen him this down from the first phase of the Headhunter. It is actually surprisingly fighting well. Of course, okay, he come on. An overgrown Colossus is actually surviving. Okay, he's doing that again. They should fix this in the port. Okay, the overgrown Colossus is somehow gaining health right now. The choice of attack from the Headhunter are not great. Okay, back to 100 health. If it can dodge some attack... Okay, did 30 on this one. Okay, here comes the parry. There we go. This is doing a lot of damage. Don't shoot the parry. But mobs don't know that. Because they're mobs, of course. It is only at 30 health right now. But the Headhunter will probably go in second phase. And this is probably where this guy will die. Or heal completely from the projectile. That's what I thought. Oh my god. It's back to full health? No, it's not. No, it's not. It's almost like this guy is the counter to the Headhunter. But he's way lower than what we... Yeah, than what he has. There's no way he's going to survive. He's back to full health! There's no way! Wait, are we going to see another win for the overgrown Colossus? There's no way, right? Come on, show me something. If he does the giant laser, I am pretty sure the overgrown Colossus cannot heal from that. Like, not enough. Okay, he's back to 100 health. But this is going to heal him. Okay, it just did nothing. It just... halfway did, halfway the other. Okay, here comes the bugged attack. How is the Overgrown Colossus healing back again? That is insane. This mechanic is insane against mobs. He's not supposed to be that strong. Okay, here we go. This is where I think the damage will be insane. Here we go. It's dead. Holy cow. He almost killed the second Headhunter. Alright, we're downgrading back to the first one, and let's see against the Ancient Guardian. This one has a stun, which is not working, I think, against the Headhunter. He can't even get grabbed. No, he can. I am wrong. And the stun is not working. He actually hit the parry. Yeah, he's not getting stunned. This is really bad for the Ancient Guardian. He is actually getting completely destroyed by the first Headhunter. Yep, there we go. This is the weakness of the Ancient Guardian. It's slow, it needs the stun to do well in mob battle. And right now it's just getting pushed away by the gun. The jump attack is not landing. Nothing is landing. Headhunter almost took no damage. Well, he took 100. Okay, he got the grab. He got a few shot in. Oh, of course, he does the weird thing. But the Ancient Guardian is only 29 HP left. He is taking so much damage from these shots. It's gonna be over very... Come on! Very soon. Two HP left. The next gunshot will be probably enough. Or just that, in fact. There we go. It's dead. Alright, next one I'm really interested to see. It's the Possessed Paladin. This one has shown some great feats, so I wonder if it's going to matter here. He has some regen, which is something that the Headhunter struggled with. Because this Headhunter doesn't do enough damage to parry some normal healing. And the Possessed Paladin is actually doing some good damage against the Headhunter. The only thing is the Possessed Paladin only has 170 HP, which is not that much compared to the 300 of the Headhunter. Okay, here we go. A few hits in. I feel like the Possessed Paladin isn't going to do so well unless the second phase does really good. This shot did 27. Here comes the second phase. Here's the parry. Will he hit the parry? He did! Not good for the Possessed Paladin. Maybe he can heal from that. He did not. Possessed Paladin is struggling a bit. I think he might have a chance to start the second phase of the Headhunter if he lands some really good hits. Possessed Paladin can't land the heal. Oh, is that a new move? I feel that's a new move. Okay, here we go. It healed him. Okay, 14 HP. Is it gonna be enough? It's enough to put him in second phase. But he only has 42 HP left, which means the second phase will probably kill the Possessed Paladin. Let's see. Yeah, it is going straight through. He did not heal from the projectile this time. And he can't do any damage. And that's gonna be almost enough. Here we go, it's enough. Headhunter, yep. We'll just completely destroy this guy. I am sorry, Don't Sentinel, we will skip you. Because we are heading towards the juicy part of the video. This is going to be the Annihilation Pursuer, the new mini-boss of the mod. Wake up, buddy. Here we go. He is, I think right now, the strongest mini-boss. Except if we count the Overgrown Colossus, but for a player, I think this is going to be the strongest one. He can throw, he can stab, he can push. And he's, yeah, doing a lot of damage to the Headhunter, although he got parried, I mean. Which is... why is he aiming up? He lost the target for some fraction of a second. The Headhunter is doing surprisingly better than I thought. What is going on? There's something going on with how the AI of the Headhunter work right now. He's getting stunned, I think. There's something happening with the effect of the Pursuer. Oh, he is going to get the second phase. Definitely. There. Next attack. He missed because he gets pushed back. Okay. Backstab. Here we go. Second phase after this attack. Or not. Oh, yeah. Or yes. I'm surprised the Pursuer is not dodging some attack. Okay, this is going to do a lot of damage to the Pursuer. He's dodging some of them, but he is not endermanning the attacks. He's stuck in the corner. Why is he attacking? He almost got killed by... Yeah, there we go. This is the last attack of the Sword Dance. This is gonna probably be enough to kill him. He dodged it! Is it gonna be enough? Can he kill the Headhunter? I don't think so. He's not getting damage when he does that, and he throws the Headhunter away. Oh, that's gonna probably be enough to kill the Pursuer. Yep, there we go. Alright, let's see the real boss of the mods. First, with the Cumulonimbus. This guy is actually really strong, stronger than we think. Not the stronger in the mod right now, because we have the Obliterator, but still, I feel like he's going to do really well. Although he's taking percentage damage from the Headhunter. He got parried. But the Headhunter is actually taking a lot of damage from this attack. 12 damage here. He's somehow gaining resistance. I'm not sure exactly how it works. But I think the more you hit the Headhunter, the more resistance he gains, and then he loses it. A bit like some sort of anti-spam. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Here comes the second phase of the Cumulonimbus. It is actually taking so much damage. The percentage thing is doing its thing. Like, it's doing way more damage against the Cumulonimbus than the other one. Here comes the laser, doing practically nothing. And now he's gonna get stunned. I feel like the more strong the boss is, the better he gets at it. We'll probably see a second phase anyway. It's more of a question of how he can survive the rest of the Sword Dance against the Headhunter. If the Cumulonimbus cannot kill the Headhunter normal, but the Overgrown Colossus can, that's gonna be so funny. He parried some of the projectile, that's quite fun. Okay, but his projectile immunity from a distance, just like Cataclysm, is protecting him so much right now. Okay, unfortunately, this did no damage. And he's going to get hit in the face. Okay, here we go. The Sword Dance is over. Can he do something about it? 43 damage! Ouch! He's trying to dodge the lightning, but he's just dodging inside the lightning. But he's pushing also him away. Look at that. He missed everything from that. The first phase Headhunter, the first Headhunter killing the Cumulonimbus is so funny. And he's gonna get stunned right in front of him, leaving him fully vulnerable for every attack. And right now the Headhunter is just stunned for some reason. Okay, here we go. 20 HP left. Hey, wait, that's gonna be so close. Hold on. Okay, no, never mind, never mind. 15 HP left. Hold on, wait. I think it's gonna be a win. I don't know. It's, oh my, so close. Which means it's now time for the Headhunter phase 2. Well, second Headhunter, the harder one against the Cumulonimbus. I don't think that's gonna be the same type of fight. Let's see the damage. Yeah, it's doing so much more. And it has more HP. Okay, he got parried, which means loss of damage. I want to see if he still do 40-something damage with the big hit. I think it's percentage based. I want to see it. It is somehow close again. Why is the Cumulonimbus having less difficulty with this one than the other one? It's taking, like, it's doing more damage. That's so weird. It's landing more of the shots. Look at that. Yeah, it's pushing him away this time. It's the other way around. Okay, the Headhunter is kind of 45. Okay, it's still 45. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's percentage based. Okay, here we go. Second phase for the Cumulonimbus. It's going to bring the second phase for the Headhunter too. This video is taking longer than I expected. Okay, here we go. We are starting the sword dance. It's parrying the... Okay, the laser... That's funny. The laser was parrying the projectile, but now it's taking a lot of damage because it's falling right in front of it. It needs to be at a certain distance for not taking any damage. And that is not the case. Okay, here we go. Here comes the big slam. This took a lot of health from the Cumulonimbus. The laser actually did some good damage on this time, and it's not attacking while it's stunned. It missed its opportunity. Why is the Cumulonimbus doing so much better this time? I don't understand. Maybe it's luck. Maybe it's just the way it... Yeah, I think this time the Headhunter is really unlucky. Okay, another 45 damage. This is going to seal the deal. It's stuck in the tornado. Oh, that was over. Wow. All right, and finally, let's see the new Obliterator against the Headhunter. Oh, it's gonna be an interesting one. I love the sound design of this mob. There we go. It's not... It hasn't taken even a hit of damage yet. Okay, here we go. Headhunter finally decided to attack. It is doing so much. I'm always caught off guard when I see the laser. I always expect a laser to last longer. My brain just goes, oh, here's the laser. Oh, it's over. Yeah, the Obliterator is definitely going to win the first fight. It is not taking like any damage from the Headhunter. Okay, let's see the big attack. Oh, that one did 55. It is 100% percentage based. Jesus Christ, I can't speak after 42 minutes of recording. Yeah, this attack is the worst enemy of the Obliterator. Okay, here we go. It shed its skin. Here comes the laser. Okay, here comes the second phase of the Headhunter. And unfortunately, it cannot take damage from the Obliterator, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, it has projectile immunity after a certain distance. It's just going back and forth between and in front of the Headhunter. Here comes some shadow attacks. Not sure how to call them. Okay, here we go, last attack. It did a lot of damage, but it's less than I thought it would. Time to see, oh my god, the Headhunter's getting destroyed on this one. Okay, he dodged it. They are both dodging their own attack. But I feel like, yeah, Headhunter is going to die on this one very soon. 22 HP left. It only depends on what the Obliterator decides to do. It's dead, okay. Now let's go for the hard difficulty Headhunter. I don't know, will he go to the third version of the Headhunter? We'll see that soon. Right now he is taking, way more damage, but he got parried. Only 5 damage per hit on the parry. Yeah, the Headhunter is a bit close in HP now than he was. He's in fact out-damaging the Obliterator on this one. Alright, here we go. Okay, yeah, he's doing so much more damage. The percentage boosting is helping. We haven't seen the Obliterator's final attack. Not yet. Okay, here we go. More attacks in. The Headhunter will go second phase. The Obliterator is now gaining the advantage. That was so loud. Oh my god, he... the creature needs to do something about that. Oh my god, my ears. Okay. Yeah, once again, okay, here's the second phase. Yeah, every attack does nothing. The best he can do is dodge it, or go for another phase, which means he's invincible while he's changing phase. But here we go, it's not over. Okay, he's not dodging this one, but he's far enough to not take damage. Headhunter is closing the distance. He's going to get hit hard by this attack. Here we go, 21 damage. It's not as hard as I thought it would be. But now, he is no longer immune to damage. But the Headhunter took the advantage in the health. It all depends on the move of the Obliterator. Can he do some really special moves to gain back his health? I mean, his health advantage. Okay, this took a lot of... Oh my god, it's doing so much damage to the Headhunter. Oh, there we go. That was the ultimate, and it did barely nothing, I think. No, never mind. That's the one. And it killed the Headhunter. We're moving on to the third one. Alright, let's go. Very hard difficulty Headhunter. Now we're entering bullshit territory. There's gonna be some set health effect or stuff like that. Let's see the new damage. Okay, well, it's taking more damage than it's doing right now. But yeah, every shot is now like 7 damage or 8 damage compared to the like 3 or 2 damage. This is going to do so much more to the Obliterator. Although he seems slower, I don't know what is going on. He seems to take more of his time before attacking, and he's doing the bugged move! This is like the worst time to do this. Once again? What was that scream? I feel like this Headhunter wants me to go for the final version of the Headhunter. Okay, here we go. Oh, that did so much damage. Oh, there we go, that's what I'm talking about. This is the thing that he does that makes every attack miss. But I think, yeah, we'll see second phase for the Obliterator, and very shortly, second phase for the Headhunter. I think there we go, after this attack. Or not. No, or yes. Alright. This is closer than I thought, but this is where things change. Yeah, the slices are doing twice as much damage. Look at how much the health is going down. Obliterator's attack are so, like, visually cool. Look at that. Okay, here we go. Final attack. Oh, it did a good chunk of damage, but now Obliterator can fight back. Oh, he can fight back on my ears. Holy cow. I'm lowering my speaker's volume. Okay. He missed the attack. Okay, here's the big bomb. It did a lot of damage to the Headhunter, but the Obliterator is almost dead. I think it's gonna be over. It all depends on the next move of the Headhunter. If he does the bugged one, he didn't. It's over. He almost killed the Headhunter tree. Anyway, that's the end of this long video. Subscribe now. Bye!